Dear students, today we are going to discuss questions from the poem Ode to Autumn, which was written by John Keats. First question: in which year the poem was written? The poem was written in 1819 and published in 1820. In which poetic meter Ode to Autumn was written? Ode to Autumn was written in iambic pentameter. From which volume Keats' Ode to Autumn has been taken? Keats' Ode to Autumn has been taken from the volume Lamia. Ode to Autumn is considered the last ode of Keats. Ode to Autumn represents Keats' spiritual and sensuous beauty. Keats' Ode to Autumn is said to be the study of opposites. What type of ode is Keats' Ode to Autumn? Ode to Autumn is a kind of Horatian ode. Who is called the season of mist? Autumn is called the season of mist. Who is called the close bosom friend of maturing sun? The autumn is called the close bosom friend of maturing sun. Conspiring with him. Who is conspiring? Autumn is conspiring. Conspiring with him. With whom was the speaker conspiring? Conspiring with the sun. That means autumn is conspiring with the sun. The maturing sun. The word maturing sun means slowly ripening. Mellow fruitfulness. The word contains which figures of speech? It contains synecdoche. With what does autumn fill the fruits to the core? Autumn fills the fruit with ripeness to the core. With what does the autumn plump the hazel shell? Autumn plump the hazel shell with sweet kernel. Where does the vine hang? The vine hang round the thatch eaves run. Where does the apple tree bend? The apple tree bends on the moist cottage. Until I think the warm days never cease. Who are they? They are bees. Later flower for the bees. Here later flower means late summer. Overbeamed their clammy sails. Who is responsible to overbeam the sails? Bees are responsible to overbeam the sails. She is sitting careless on a granary floor. What biblical image Keats depicts here? Keats depicts the image of Ruth. What is the first image of autumn? Harvester is the first image. Thou hast thy music too. Keats' tone is here conspiratory. Who hath not seen thee often amid thy store? Which book inspire kids to write this? Moral Ages Epistle, voluntary by Alexander Pope. Wailful choir means melancholy strain. Thou watchest the last oozing hours by hours. Which literary device is used here? There is a personification. Among the river shallow, here shallow are willow tree. Whistles are produced by red-breast robin. Think not of them. What is referred to as them? Them refers to the music of spring. Thou hast thy music too. Who is referred to as thou? Autumn is referred to as thou. Which of the following critic considers Ode to Autumn as Keats' most perfect and untroubled poem? Alan Ward considers Ode to Autumn as Keats' most perfect and untroubled poem. Bosom Friend is an example of myth making. Who is singing in a wailful choir? Small gnats are singing in a wailful choir. Where were the small gnats mourning? The small gnats mourning among the shallows of the river. Winowing wind. What figures of speech used here? There is a alliteration. Full-grown lambs were bleating from the hilly boundary. Who is whistling from a garden croft? Red-breast robin is whistling from a garden croft. What time of day is mentioned in the first stanza? Morning is mentioned in the first stanza. What time of day is mentioned in the second stanza? Second stanza is about noon. What time of day is mentioned in the third stanza? In the third stanza, evening is mentioned. Which of the following phrase Keats replaced with bird clouds bloom? A gold cloud gilds. Sequence of the fruits that Keats mentioned in the poem. First vine, then apple, then gourd, then hazel shell. Sequence of images that describes autumn. First harvester, then reaper, then gleaner, then cider presser. Sequence of autumnal music that appears in the poem. The music of small gnats, then full-grown lamb, then red-breast robin, and the last is shallow. On a half-ribbed furrow sound asleep. The sleepiness is caused by the smell of poppies. The field is half-ribbed because the workers feels drowsy with the fume of poppies. Which image dominate the last stanza? Tactile image dominates the last stanza. What is treble music? Loud or upbeat tone is the treble music. Season of mist. Here, mist indicates a sense of negativity. The cells are clammy because they are filled with honey.